यो एडुका रेडियो हो। कोलोराडोको एकमात्र शैक्षिक कार्यक्रम educaradio.org सुनिरहनु भएका लागि धन्यवाद। साथीहरूलाई भने हामीलाई नमस्ते, एडुका रेडियोमा स्वागत छ। म प्रस्तुता एसबी माइजर। कोलोराडोको एकमात्र शैक्षिक कार्यक्रम educaradio.org मा स्वागत छ। सार्वजनिक शिक्षा र समुदायको गुणस्तर सुधार गर्ने उद्देश्य लिएर सामाजिक एकीकरण र केही अमूल्य जानकारीका सामग्रीहरू आफ्नै भाषामा प्रस्तुत गर्दछौँ। हाम्रो नानीहरू र समुदायको भविष्य हाम्रो हातमा छ। हाम्रो अधिकार र दायित्व पुरा पनि यो बिहीबारको बसाइमा यहाँहरूलाई म एडुका रेडियोमा स्वागत गर्दछु। म प्रस्तुता एसपी माइजर। कोलोराडोको एकमात्र शैक्षिक कार्यक्रम जहाँ यहाँले शिक्षा सम्बन्धी मात्र नभई अन्य जानकारीमूलक कार्यक्रम लिएर जहिले पनि यो बिहीबारको ठिक 12 बजीको बसाइमा यहाँहरूलाई जानकारी गराउँदछु। आज हामीसँग पिटन फाउन्डेसनको गेट अहेड कोलोराडो कार्यक्रमका सार्वजनिक सूचना अभियानको यानी कि पब्लिक इन्फर्मेसन क्याम्पेनको म्यानेजर जो क्याली वेगनर हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ। यहाँलाई पनि एडुका रेडियोमा म स्वागत गर्दछु। I would like to welcome our today's guest from the Piton Foundation, the Public Information Campaign Manager, Kelly Wagoner, to talk about the earned income tax credit and free tax preparation through Tax Help Colorado. Welcome to EDUCA Radio, Kelly.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So आज यहाँलाई मैले भन्नै पर्छ, विभिन्न प्रकारका प्रश्नहरू लिएर हामी प्रस्तुत भएका छौँ। हामीलाई पिटन फाउन्डेसनको विषयमा केही बताइदिनुहोस् न। Can you tell about the Piton Foundation briefly?
Absolutely. So the Piton Foundation has been around for about 40 years, and they seek to improve the lives of working families in Colorado. Our vision is really that all children in Colorado have the opportunity to grow up healthy and to reach their full potential. So we've been around trying to achieve that mission for at least 40 years.
Piton Foundation गैरी सामुदायिक लगनको एउटा अंश हो जसले कोलोराडोमा काम गर्ने परिवारको जीवन उन्नतिको ख्याल गर्दछ। हाम्रो दृष्टिकोण कोलोराडोका सबै बालबालिकाहरूले आफ्नो सम्भावना बमोजिम स्वास्थ्य तरिकाले उन्नत किसिमले हुने अवसर पाउन सक्छन् भन्ने। तर हामी करिबन पनि 40 वर्षदेखि कार्यरत छौँ। तपाईको भूमिका के हो? What is your role in the Piton Foundation, Kelly?
I'm the Public Information Campaign Manager, as you mentioned, and my job is really to help raise awareness and access to programs that can help families really achieve financial well-being and improve their financial situation.
म सार्वजनिक सूचना अभियान को मैनेजर हूँ। मैले मेहनती परिवार को आर्थिक स्थिति का वृद्धि बारे कुरा गर्ने र जानकारी र पहुँचन कार्यक्रम अभियानको निरीक्षण गर्दछु। अभियानका बारेमा भन्नुहोस् न मलाई। Can you tell me about the campaign that you are running?
Sure. So the campaign, it's called Get Ahead Colorado, as you mentioned before, and it's been around for 25 years, really with the sole purpose, again, of raising awareness of the earned income tax credit and the child tax credit, as well as free tax prep for families that's available. We work with community organizations throughout Colorado to get information out to people who can really benefit from those resources. And so we depend on those partnerships. And then we also do traditional marketing and advertising, really just, again, to raise awareness of those valuable tax credits and get resources to families that can really benefit them.
25 वर्षभन्दा अघिदेखि हामीले यो अभियान चलाइरहेको भए तापनि अहिले यस्तो नयाँ नाम गेट अहेड कोलोराडो रहेको छ। हामीले ट्याक्स सम्बन्धी विभिन्न प्रावधान, ट्याक्स क्रेडिट, आयकर ट्याक्स, चाइल्ड ट्याक्स क्रेडिट तथा अन्य विभिन्न प्रावधानका बारेमा जागरुकमूलक अभियान निरन्तर जारी राख्ने गरेका छौँ। यस अभियानको निम्ति हामीले सबै नन प्रफिट सामुदायिक संस्था, सरकारी संस्था र व्यापारीहरूसँग साझेदारी गरेर राज्यभरि ट्याक्स जिज्ञासाका बेला प्रश्नका उत्तरहरू हामीले दिने गरेका छौँ। यसको अतिरिक्त हामीसँग डाइरेक्ट मेल, पेड टिभी, प्रिन्ट, रेडियो एन्ड डिजिटल एडभर्टाइजिङ एवं सोसियल मिडिया प्रबन्ध सहित थप पिआर र मार्केटिङ गर्ने साधनहरू पनि राखेका छौँ। मानिसहरूलाई ट्याक्स क्रेडिटको बारेमा भन्न किन केन्द्रित हुनुहुन्छ तपाईँ? Why do you focus on telling people about tax credits?
Well, you know what? Here in Colorado, 1 in 4 families is actually missing out on taking advantage of the earned income tax credit, and it can really benefit them. The earned income tax credit in particular, as well as the child tax credit, are cashback tax credits. So they give people cashback refunds at tax time that can really benefit them financially. We all need cash for things like childcare expenses, affordable housing, transportation, unexpected expenses that come up. And so being able to count on those tax credits at tax time and getting that refund is really important. And so, even with, those unexpected expenses and people are working hard, but there's always those things that come up that are hard to afford and you don't make enough money to make ends meet. So being able to depend on that little bit of extra money at tax time by taking advantage of these tax credits can really be beneficial.
Awesome. किनकि हाम्रो कोलोराडोको 1/4 परिवारले यो कर छुटहरू दाबी गर्न बिर्सिएका छन् जसबाट यिनीहरूलाई फाइदा पुग्ने हुन्थ्यो। आय कर छुट र चाइल्ड ट्याक्स क्रेडिट नगद फिर्ता आउँछ जुन उनीहरूले अन्य जुनसुकै काममा खर्च गर्न सक्छन्। सङ्घर्ष वास्तविक हो। नियमित रूपमा गर्नेहरूका लागि पनि कोलोराडोमा वास्तवमा यो राम्रो कुरा पनि हो र पर्याप्त आय त नहोला तर त्यसमा पनि त्यसबाट धेरै सहयोग परिवारले लिन सक्छन्। ट्याक्स क्रेडिटले कसरी काम गर्दछ? How do tax credits work?
Well, it can seem complicated, but basically a tax credit is an amount of money that taxpayers can subtract from the amount of taxes that they owe. So unlike a deduction or an exemption that lowers the amount of your taxable income, a tax credit actually reduces the number that you already owe. And then in the case of the earned income tax credit or child tax credit, they give you that money back, the difference between that amount back in a refund.
ट्याक्स क्रेडिट पैसा हो जुन आफूले तिर्नुपर्ने करबाट कट्न पनि सकिन्छ। ट्याक्स क्रेडिटले परिवारले वास्तविक तिर्नुपर्ने ट्याक्सको रकम घटाइदिन्छ। अमेरिकी सरकारले निम्न वा मध्यम आय भएका कामदार विशेष गरी नानीहरू हुर्काइनेहरूका लागि सजिलो होस् भनेर यो ट्याक्स क्रेडिट सृजना गरिएको हो। हामीलाई थाहा छ कोलोराडोमा जुन ट्याक्सको कुरा यहाँ कोलोराडो मात्र नभई अमेरिका भरि नै जुन एउटा चाइल्ड ट्याक्स क्रेडिट छ यसले न्यून परिवारहरू जो आफ्नो कमाई राम्रो छैन तिनीहरूलाई धेरै कुरामा सहायता पुग्दछ। यो कुरो साँच्चै नै हामीले बुझ्नु जरुरी छ। त्यसै कारणले हामीले आज विशेष गरिकन प्युटन फाउन्डेसनका जो कर्मचारी अर्थात् म्यानेजर हाम्रो साथमा हुनुहुन्छ यहाँले नै यी कुराहरू जोडिरहनु भएको छ। त्यसो भए आयकर ट्याक्स क्रेडिट वा EITC कसले पाउँछ? So who can get the earned income tax credit or EITC?
Yeah, so the Earned Income Tax Credit, we often call it EITC by the shorter name, is really available to working individuals or families with children. You don't have to have children to get it. You'll get more if you have children. And the amount that you get really depends on your income, the number of children that you have, and your filing status. So there's, again, it's available to whether you're individual or married, whether you have children or not. You can qualify for the Earned Income Tax Credit depending on what your income is and those other factors that I mentioned.
हो यो EITC नानीहरू भएका जोडी वा कामदार जसले आयमा घर थानिएको हुन्छ त्यसको आयमा र तिनका नानीहरूको सङ्ख्याको आधारमा प्राप्त हुन्छ। EITC निर्धारण गर्ने getaheadcolorado.org मा जान्न पनि सकिन्छ। श्रोताहरू, हामीले आज विशेष गरिकन प्युटन फाउन्डेसनका जो म्यानेजर क्याली हाम्रो साथमा हुनुहुन्छ। हामीले ट्याक्स क्रेडिट सम्बन्धी के हो त र ट्याक्स कहाँ घटाइन्छ, न्यून परिवारले कसरी यसबाट फाइदा लिन सक्दछन् र व्यक्तिगत होस् या पारिवारिक रूपमा कसरी ट्याक्स फाइल गर्दाखेरि त्यसबाट फाइदा लिन सकिन्छ भन्ने विषयमा हामी विस्तृत रूपमा जाने नै छौँ। अहिले हामी पिएसएको छोटो विश्राम लिन चाहिरहेको छौँ। त्यसपछि फेरि हामी यहाँसँग जोडिन्छौँ। हाम्रा धेरै प्रश्नहरू छन्। आज हामीले अवश्य पनि यी प्रश्नहरूको उत्तर पाउँछौँ भन्ने लागेको छ। यु आर लिसनिङ टु EDUCA Radio. Please don't go away.
Feel better? Being a single parent is hard. It's time consuming.
Somebody left their toy in here.
It's scary.
Fright can often turn into inspiration.
If it weren't for her, this wouldn't be what it is today. I'm gonna make a cake.
That sweet girl inspired her mother into a sweet career.
I'm gonna decorate a cake for Valentine's Day.
Jordan Higgs
Okay.
owns the Cakery by Jordan.
I will just keep on adding red. Home-based businesses are really growing. And just start layering it on here. It started in 2012 when a friend needed a cake.
Her business was learn as you go.
Well, I had been winging it till I started to go to Emily Griffith and really refine my skills. I knew that I wanted to work for myself. So I chose Emily Griffith because I'd heard a lot about their cake decorating and their baking program.
A decision that's paying off.
My skill and my career have just really expanded greatly since then. I've been afforded a lot more opportunities than I would have otherwise if I hadn't started going there, which is something I'm grateful for because now I can call myself a professional.
Those skills create delicious creations.
I get to make pretty things or fun things. I get to add to people's events. I get to create people's wildest dream pieces. I take pride in being able to bring those imaginations in your head to life.
Strawberry vanilla cake.
Her success inspired by this little life.
That is beautiful.
Delilah Rose, my 4-year-old daughter.
A little girl motivating improvement in her mother.
It was so important for me to be able to still better myself because she's always looking. There's no way to give up when there's two little eyes watching you.
How could you not be inspired to overcome challenges when a face like this looks up at you?
I'm very grateful for the hardships. They brought me to Emily Griffith. They brought me to my own business where I live comfortably off of what I do.
Fala Samin's enrollment in the cosmetology program follows the path of a few family members.
My grandpa and my mother both were cosmetologists, and I've been around it, so I always had a passion for it.
Her passion generates an excitable experience.
I like everything. I am nervous about everything, of course, starting off, but I feel like I can do it.
We'll watch her advance and see her inspiration with clients.
And you get to be creative and do what you want.
She's glad she's here.
Emily Griffith is a great place to go to.
Opportunity comes from possibility. Come see what's possible.
श्रोताहरू यो पिएसए पछि यहाँलाई पुनः स्वागत गर्दछु। हामीसँग आज प्युटन फाउन्डेसनका म्यानेजर जो हाम्रो साथमा हुनुहुन्छ केली हाम्रो साथमा हुनुहुन्छ। यहाँले आज ट्याक्स सम्बन्धी के गरिन्छ र यसमा न्यून परिवारलाई कसरी सहायता मिल्दछ भन्ने विषयमा हामीलाई विस्तृत जानकारी दिँदै हुनुहुन्छ। यहाँहरू यदि हेर्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने युट्युब मार्फत पनि हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। च्यानल 22 कमकास्ट 22 अनलाइन रेडियो यानि कि educaradio.org मा पनि यो प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण भइरहेको छ। So Kelly, I would like to get more information on EITC. So could you please explain more in detail?
Sure. So when we left off last time, we were talking about the Earned Income Tax Credit, or EITC, and just wanted to remind people that it's available to individuals and families, whether you have children or not. And it's really something that can benefit families. 1 in 4 people are missing out on taking advantage of it. So we want to make sure, that's why we want to raise awareness of this tax credit, because it does provide cash back.
A tax credit अर्थात् अन इन्कम ट्याक्स क्रेडिट यानि कि EITC नानीहरू भएका जोडी वा कामदार जसको आयमा घर थानिएको हुन्छ, जसको आयमा र तिनका नानीहरूको सङ्ख्याको आधारमा प्राप्त हुन्छ। यसले साँच्चै नै परिवारलाई धेरै कुरामा सहायता गर्न सक्दछ भन्ने कुरा यहाँले हामीलाई जानकारी दिनुभएको छ। EITC को कति मूल्य हुन्छ? So how much is the EITC worth?
Well, the Earned Income Tax Credit, federal Earned Income Tax Credit, is worth $6,431. So people may qualify for up to that amount. In Colorado, typically families receive about $2,200 back in cash during refund time when they claim the Earned Income Tax Credit. And the other great news is that in Colorado, we actually offer a 10% match of whatever you qualify at the federal level. So you can get that amount back in cash as well. So it's worth a good amount of money. So we want to make sure people aren't missing out.
Yes. So federal EITC अनइन्कम ट्याक्स क्रेडिट भनेको $6,431 भन्ने कुरा आयो। सम्मको र कोलोराडोमा औकात रकम लगभग 2200 र राज्य स्तरको EITCले फेडरल रकमको 10% मिलाइदिन्छ, त्यो म्याच गर्छ। 10% चाहिँ 10% चाहिँ म्याच गरेर, यो चाहिँ राम्रो खबर पनि हो परिवारको लागि। याद गर्नु होला, हरेक नानीमा पाइने 2200 को कुरा यहाँ रहेको छ। चाइल्ड ट्याक्स क्रेडिट जो CTC को बारेमा चाहिँ यो कति मूल्य बराबर हुन्छ? वाट एभर द चाइल्ड ट्याक्स क्रेडिट or CTC, how much is it worth?
The child tax credit is worth up to $2,000 per qualifying child. And then the refundable amount is $1,400 for the child tax credit.
यो चाइल्ड ट्याक्स क्रेडिटले तपाईले तिर्नुपर्ने रकम घटाइदिन्छ। यो रकम योग्य प्रति बच्चा, जो योग्य प्रति क्वालिफाइङ चाइल्ड भन्छ यसलाई, त्यो चाहिँ 2000 हुन्छ र फिर्ता हुने रकम चाहिँ 1400 हुन्छ। र याद गर्नु होला, एउटा चाइल्ड, एउटा नानी बराबर अर्थात् एउटा बच्चा बराबर दिने रकम चाहिँ 2000 हो। कसैले यसबाट कसरी फाइदा लिन सक्छ? How does someone take advantage of these tax credits?
We really encourage people to file their taxes even if they don't have to. So they may not be required to file their taxes depending on what their income is, but we really encourage them to file their taxes even if they don't have to. That's the only way that you can take advantage of these tax credits, like the Earned Income Tax Credit and the Child Tax Credit. And then we also encourage people to file their returns at a free tax site to claim those credits.
जरुरी छैन ट्याक्स फाइल गर्न, तर ट्याक्स फाइल गरेको चाहिँ अति नै राम्रो हुन्छ, जसबाट तपाईँ वा तपाईको परिवार योग्य हुनुहुन्छ कि हुनुहुन्न भन्ने थाहा पाउनुहुनेछ। तर फाइलै नगरेपछि त थाहा हुन्न। तर फाइलै गर्न पर्छ भन्ने पनि होइन, नगर्दा पनि हुन्छ, तर गरेको चाहिँ राम्रो हो नगरेको भन्दा। निशुल्क ट्याक्स साइट हेर्नुहोस् ट्याक्स रिटर्नमा सहायता हुनेछ। तपाईँले फ्री ट्याक्स फाइलिङ ठाउँहरू पनि पाउनुहुन्छ जसबाट यहाँले केही पनि तिर्नुपर्ने अवस्था हुँदैन। परिवारहरूले निःशुल्क या भरपर्दो ट्याक्स सहायता कहाँ पाउन सक्छन्? वेयर क्यान फ्यामिलीज गो टु गेट फ्री trustworthy tax help?
The Piton Foundation also operates a program that is called Tax Help Colorado, and they provide free tax prep for families that make $55,000 or less annually. And the way that they're able to offer that service is really we partner with colleges, high schools, community volunteers who are IRS, and they take courses and they become IRS certified so that they're qualified to complete taxes for free for those families. And they receive comprehensive training, and they really provide quality service and able to provide free tax prep for families in Colorado.
पिटन फाउन्डेसनले ट्याक्स हेल्प कोलोराडो उपलब्ध गराएको छ जसले वार्षिक 55,000 वा सोभन्दा कम घरायसी आय हुनेलाई निःशुल्क ट्याक्स भरिदिन्छ। ट्याक्स हेल्प कोलोराडोले कोलोराडो कम्युनिटी कलेज र युनिभर्सिटीमा विद्यार्थीहरू, सामाजिक स्वयंसेवक आदिसँग ट्याक्स प्रेप गर्ने साझेदारी गर्दछ। यसले स्वयंसेवकहरूले आइआरएसबाट वित्त मार्फत विस्तृत तालिम र प्रमाणपत्र लिएका हुन्छन्। निःशुल्क ट्याक्स निर्धारण उपलब्ध गराउने सम्बन्धमा वित्त भनेको अब यहाँलाई भन्नुपर्छ भने भोलन्टियर इन्कम ट्याक्स एसिस्टेन्स हो। यस विषयमा हामीले कुरा गर्नु बाँकी नै छ। हामी अवश्य पनि यस विषयमा कुरा गर्ने नै छौँ। ट्याक्स हेल्प कोलोराडोले किन निःशुल्क ट्याक्स तयारी गर्ने गर्छ? वाइ डज ट्याक्स हेल्प कोलोराडो अफर फ्री ट्याक्स प्रेप?
Really because it goes along with the Piton Foundation's mission to improve the lives of children and families in Colorado. Free tax prep is just one way in which we support the financial well-being of children and families and help remove the barrier of what it costs to file taxes for families. The average cost to prepare taxes in Colorado is about $200. So families are able to save that amount by going to one of our free tax sites where they, again, are able to work with somebody who is trained to provide that service as well as to help them take advantage of those tax credits so that they're getting the most back in their tax refunds from those tax credits.
किनकि यसले प्युटन फाउन्डेसनको भिजन अर्थात् यसको के चाहिँ हो विशेष गरिकन उद्देश्य के हो त्यतातिर जान्दछ। यसको भिजन अनुरूप नै कोलोराडोवासी बालबच्चा र परिवारको जीवनस्तर वृद्धि गर्ने प्युटन फाउन्डेसनसँग सहकार्य गर्दछ। निःशुल्क ट्याक्स निर्धारण गर्ने यस्ता परिवारलाई धेरै कुरामा आर्थिक रूपले सजिलो बनिदिन्छ। ट्याक्स फाइल गरेको औसत खर्च 200 लाग्न सक्छ कोलोराडोमा, त्योभन्दा बढी लिन सक्छ, तर कम्तीमा पनि 200 लाग्छ नै। त्यसैले गर्दाखेरि जो प्युटन फाउन्डेसनले निःशुल्क रूपमा ट्याक्स फाइल गर्ने ठाउँहरू बताइदिँदछ र निःशुल्क रूपमा यहाँहरूले ट्याक्स फाइल गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। 200 तिरिरहनु जरुरत चाहिँ छैन। यो साँच्चै नै निःशुल्क हो? इज इट really free to do so?
It really is. It sounds too good to be true, but truly the tax prep is free for both your federal and state tax return. Oftentimes people may go to a paid tax preparer and find out that they will do the federal return for free but not the state, so then they'll have to pay. But at our free tax sites you really can get both of those done for free. The other thing that people might come across when they go to a paid preparer is that they will say the return is too complicated or there's too much paperwork, and then they'll end up charging them to complete their tax returns. So we really do provide it for free. It's not too good to be true. They can get their taxes done and filed for free.
यो साँच्चै नै निःशुल्क छ भन्नुभयो। हामीलाई थाहा छ हामी पीडित छौँ। हामी जहाँ पे गरेर मात्रै ट्याक्स फाइल गरिरहेको अवस्था पनि छ। कुनैले निःशुल्क भने पनि स्टेट रिटर्नको निम्ति खर्च लाग्न सक्छ, कोही बेला फेडरलको खर्च भनिदिन्छ, कोही बेला स्टेटको भनिदिन्छ। तर प्युटन फाउन्डेसनले गरेकोमा चाहिँ कुनै पनि खर्च छैन, या त फेडरल होस् या त स्टेट होस्, वा कतिवटासम्म फारमहरू भर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ त्यसको आधारमा पनि केही खर्च लाग्न सक्छ भनेर लेखिएको छ। कतिजनाले आफ्नो व्यवसाय नै यसमा चलाएका छन्, किनभने हामी कति पीडितहरू छौँ, हामीलाई थाहा हुन्न यो के को चार्ज गरेको। कोही बेला हामी ट्याक्स फाइल गरेका साइटहरूमा जान्छौँ र हामीले पैसा तिरेका हुन्छौँ, अनि पैसा तिरे अनुसार कोही बेला उनीहरूले हाम्रो पेपरको आधारमा कति काम गर्न सकिन्छ र कतिवटा कुराहरू त्यसमा समावेश गर्न सकिन्छ, त्यस आधारमा नै उनीहरूले पैसा लिन्छन्। तर यो कुरो याद गर्नुहोस्, प्युटन फाउन्डेसनले जुन प्रकारको एउटा सामुदायिक सेवाको निम्ति दिएको ठाउँहरू छ, त्यहाँ चाहिँ या त फेडरल होस् या त स्टेट होस्, कुनै पनि प्रकारको ट्याक्स रिटर्नमा यहाँहरूले पैसा तिर्नु पर्दैन। यो कुरो याद गर्नुहोस्। हामीलाई अर्को पनि थाहा छ, हामी जो आप्रवासी र शरणार्थीहरू छौँ, हामी कति ठाउँमा जो पे गर्ने ठाउँहरूमा पनि जान सक्दैनौँ, अनि त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि गाह्रो पर्छ, अनि हामी तिरेरै गर्नतिर लाग्छौँ। तर होइन, यी ठाउँहरूमा यहाँहरू जान सक्नुहुन्छ, यी ठाउँहरूको फाइदा लिन सक्नुहुन्छ, अनि त्यसबाट कुनै रकम त्यो प्रिपेयररलाई नतिरिकन यहाँहरूले यसबाट उपलब्धि गराउन सक्नुहुन्छ। त्यसै कारणले गर्दाखेरि याद गर्नुहोस्, यी ठाउँहरू जान्नु हामीलाई जरुरी छ। हामी अहिले हाम्रो साथमा क्याली हुनुहुन्छ, हाम्रा धेरै प्रश्नहरू छन्। यु आर लिसनिङ टु EDUCA Radio. Please don't go away.
Feel better?
Being a single parent is hard, it's time consuming.
Somebody left their toy in here.
It's scary.
Fright can often turn into inspiration.
If it weren't for her, this wouldn't be what it is today. I'm gonna make a cake.
That sweet girl inspired her mother into a sweet career.
I'm gonna decorate a cake for Valentine's Day.
Jordan Higgs
Okay.
owns The Cakery by Jordan.
I will just keep on adding red. Home-based businesses are really growing. I'll just start layering it on here. It started in 2012 when a friend needed a cake.
Her business was learn as you go.
Well, I had been winging it till I started to go to Emily Griffith and really refine my skills. I knew that I wanted to work for myself. So I chose Emily Griffith because I'd heard a lot about their cake decorating and their baking program.
A decision that's paying off.
My skill and my career have just really expanded greatly since then. I've been afforded a lot more opportunities than I would have otherwise if I hadn't started going there, which is something I'm grateful for because now I can call myself a professional.
Those skills create delicious creations.
I get to make pretty things or fun things. I get to add to people's events. I get to create people's wildest dream pieces. I take pride in being able to bring those imaginations in your head to life.
Strawberry vanilla cake.
Her success inspired by this little life.
That is beautiful.
Delilah Rose, my 4-year-old daughter.
A little girl motivating improvement in her mother.
It was so important for me to be able to still better myself because she's always looking. There's no way to give up when there's two little eyes watching you.
How could you not be inspired to overcome challenges when a face like this looks up at you?
I'm very grateful for the hardships. They brought me to Emily Griffith. They brought me to my own business where I live comfortably off of what I do.
Fala Samin's enrollment in the cosmetology program follows the path of a few family members.
My grandpa and my mother both were cosmetologists, and I've been around it, so I always had a passion for it.
Her passion generates an excitable experience.
I like everything. I am nervous about everything, of course, starting off, but I feel like I can do it.
We'll watch her advance and see her inspiration with clients.
And you get to be creative and do what you want.
She's glad she's here.
Emily Griffith is a great place to go to.
Opportunity comes from possibility. Come see what's possible.
श्रोताहरू यो पिएसए पछि पुनः यहाँहरूलाई एडुका रेडियोमा स्वागत गर्दछु। हामीसँग प्युटन फाउन्डेसनका जो म्यानेजर हुनुहुन्छ क्याली हाम्रो साथमा हुनुहुन्छ। हामी अहिले ट्याक्स रिटर्न सम्बन्धी, प्रिपेरेसन सम्बन्धी, चाइल्ड ट्याक्स क्रेडिट सम्बन्धी विभिन्न प्रकारका कुराहरू लिएर यहाँलाई प्रश्न गरिरहेका छौँ। करदारले फ्री ट्याक्स साइट कहाँ भेट्छन्? How can taxpayers find a free tax site, Kelly?
There's a couple of ways. So they can go to our website at getaheadcolorado.org, where you can enter your address into a tax site lookup tool, and they can tell you, they'll give you a list of all the tax sites that are within like 5 miles of you. So that's one way. Or they can call 211, and they have a database that they look at, and they can tell you where the tax sites are and answer a couple of other questions as well. And so our tax sites are open from now through tax day, which is April 15th. And again, there's tax sites all over Denver and all over Colorado, so people can really find those tax sites by going to that website, getaheadcolorado.org, or calling 211.
यसका लागि सबैभन्दा सजिलो उपाय getaheadcolorado.org यो चाहिँ वेबसाइट हो। यहाँहरू जानुपर्ने मा गएर आफ्नो एड्रेस हाल्ने, आफ्नो नजिकको ट्याक्स साइट पत्ता लाग्छ, नजिकको ट्याक्स कहाँ फाइल गर्न सकिन्छ त्यो विषयमा हामीलाई पत्ता लाग्न सक्छ। अर्थात् कति माइलसम्म त्यो छ या कतिको टाढा नजिक छ भन्ने विषय पनि हामीलाई थाहा हुन्छ। अर्थात् 211 211 कल गरेर अपरेटरसँग सोध्न सक्नुहुन्छ। यहाँले भन्नुहुन्छ निशुल्क ट्याक्स साइट पत्ता लगाउन अपरेटरले मद्दत गर्दछ। उनले भन्छन् हामी कहाँ छौँ त्यो बताउनु पर्यो, त्यसपछि ट्याक्स साइट, फ्री ट्याक्स साइट कहाँ छ त भन्ने कुरो चाहिँ अपरेटरले यहाँलाई जानकारी गराउनु नै हुनेछ। अर्थात् फ्री ट्याक्स साइट जनवरी को अन्तदेखि ट्याक्स फाइल गर्ने अन्तिम मिति अप्रिल 15 सम्म खुल्ला हुन सक्छ। यो कुरा याद गर्नुहोस् है, जनवरी अन्तिमदेखि अप्रिल 15 सम्म हुन्छ। यहाँले नछुटाउनु होला, नभुल्नु होला। ट्याक्स फाइल गर्नै पर्छ भन्ने जरुरत त छैन, तर नगरेको भन्दा गरेको बेस्ट, यो कुरो यहाँलाई जानकारी गराउँदछु। त्यहाँ भाषा नजान्नेहरूका लागि सहयोगीहरू पनि हुन्छन्। Will there be language assistance for this audience who don't speak English?
A lot of our tax sites don't offer tax assistance in other languages, so we encourage people to bring somebody with them who can help interpret, so that they can get through the process. And that usually has worked well for us. And then I also just want to mention we do have a special event. We partner with the Tax Help Colorado partners with the African Community Center, and they will have a special tax site on Tuesday afternoons from 1 to 4 at their location at 925 South Niagara Street here in Denver, Suite 200. And that goes, again, every Tuesday from 1 to 5 through April 9th. So we encourage people to come to visit us at that site, bring somebody who can help you interpret. Sometimes they have people on staff that can speak other languages, but we really do encourage you to bring somebody who can help support you with interpretations. Again, that's at the African Community Center on Niagara Street here in Denver, Colorado.
यहाँनिर प्राय यी ठाउँहरूमा अब हामी प्राय अप्रवासी र शरणार्थीहरूले अङ्ग्रेजी भाषा नबोल्नुला, अर्थात् बोल्दा पनि त्यति स्पष्ट नहोला, तर त्यसमा चाहिँ यहाँहरूले कोही अङ्ग्रेजी जान्ने ताकि दो भाषाको काम गर्न सक्ने तिनीहरूसँग नै जान सके, अर्थात् कसैलाई जो भाषा बोल्ने व्यक्तिलाई लिएर जान सक्यो भने ट्याक्स प्रिपेयररलाई पनि सजिलो हुन्छ, हामीले बोल्न सक्छौँ। अर्थात् एसीसी यानी कि अफ्रिकन कम्युनिटी सेन्टर जो ट्याक्स हेल्प कोलोराडोले नै अहिलेसम्म गरिरहेको अवस्था छ। 925 साउथ नायगरा स्ट्रिट स्विट 200 डेनभर कोलोराडो 80 224 जस्ट गो एड्रेस छ। अनि यिनीहरू चाहिँ अहिले जनवरी 29 तारिकदेखि अप्रिल 9 तारिकसम्म नै खुल्ला रहेको छ। हरेक मङ्गलबारको दिन 1 बजीदेखि 5 बजीसम्म, हरेक मङ्गलबार 1 बजीदेखि 5 बजीसम्म। यहाँले कति कुराहरूमा चाहिँ यसमा एसएससी मार्फत कोही आउनुभएको छ र अन्य जानकारी चाहिएको खण्डमा यदि उहाँका केस म्यानेजर्सहरूले यहाँको भाषा बोल्नुहुन्छ, नेपाली भाषा बोल्ने नेपाली भाषी केस म्यानेजर्सहरू पनि धेरै हुनुहुन्छ, यहाँहरूलाई पनि फोन गरेर यहाँहरूले जानकारी लिन सक्नुहुन्छ। त्यहाँ त्यो निःशुल्क हो, यहाँलाई केही खर्च लाग्दैन। बाहिर ट्याक्स प्रिपेयररलाई पैसा तिर्नुभन्दा बरु त्यहाँ गएर केही समयसम्म उनीहरूले भनेको समयमा पर्खेर त्यो सबै जानकारी लिनु चाहिँ अति उत्तम हुन्छ है। यो कुरो यहाँलाई जानकारी गर्छु। ठेगाना कोलोराडो अफ्रिकन कम्युनिटी। ट्याक्स साइटमा जाँदा के लिएर जानुपर्छ? What do people need to bring to a tax site?
So in order to get your tax returns done, you need to bring your photo ID, you need to bring your Social Security card or your I-10 card with you, the actual physical card, not just the number, all your W-2s, so any jobs you had last year, you need to bring those and any other tax-related documents. So we need all of those things in order to get your tax return completed.
ट्याक्स रिटर्न गर्नका लागि चाहिँ यहाँले आफ्नो आइडी अवश्य लानुपर्ने हुन्छ। सोसल सेक्युरिटी कार्डै लगेको राम्रो हुन्छ, नम्बर मात्र होइन। आइटिआइएन भन्छ यसलाई, आइटिआइएन कार्ड भनिन्छ। र सबै W2 जो कामबाट पाइने र ट्याक्ससँग सम्बन्धित सबै कागजपत्रहरू पनि लिएर जानुपर्ने हुन्छ। लखर कुदेर हुँदैन, कागज पूर्ण रूपले लिएर जानुपर्ने हुन्छ ताकि जो ट्याक्स प्रिपेयरर छ तिनीहरूलाई पनि त्यो सजिलो हुन सक्छ। यो आइटिआइएन भनेको के हो र यदि यसको म्याद सकिएको भए के हुन सक्छ? What is an ITIN and what should I do if it is expired?
An ITIN is actually, it stands for Individual Taxpayer Identification Number, and it's an identification number that is issued if a taxpayer is unable to get a Social Security number or Social Security card, and it just allows people to be able to work and then also file their taxes. So a couple years ago, the government started requiring I-10 holders to renew their number. And so that can be done by visiting the irs.gov website, or they can also just come and visit us at a tax site and they can help them renew their I-10 number. And so those expired, they have different numbers each year that expire at the end of the year. And so if yours has expired, you'll need to renew in order to file your taxes.
I-10 नम्बर भनेको चाहिँ इन्डिभिजुअल ट्याक्स पेयर आइडेन्टिफिकेसन नम्बर भनेको हो। यदि यहाँको सोसल सेक्युरिटी कार्ड अर्थात् नम्बर हराएको छ अर्थात् यहाँहरूलाई थाहा भएन भने अगाडि गत वर्षको ट्याक्स फाइलमा त्यो नम्बर पनि दिएको छ, त्यहाँबाट पनि पत्ता लाग्न सक्छ। नभएको खण्डमा यो चाहिँ सजिलो उपाय पनि हो, यसबाट सहायता गर्न सकिन्छ। आइआरएसले जारी गरेको नम्बर हो, यो व्यक्तिले बनाएको होइन, व्यक्तिबाट पनि होइन, तर आइआरएसले जेनेरेट गरेको नम्बर हो, त्यसबाट सजिलो हुन सक्छ। आइटिआइएन नवीकरण गर्ने आइआरएसको वेबसाइट जो irs.gov मा गएर पनि यहाँले पत्ता लगाउन सक्नुहुन्छ र W7 जो फारम पत्ता लाउनुहोस्। यो फारम अङ्ग्रेजी र अन्य भाषामा पनि छ, त्यो कुरो हामीलाई जानकारी भएको छ। यदि कसैले फ्री ट्याक्स साइट पाउन सकेन भने के हुन्छ? What if someone can make it to one of these free tax sites?
If somebody can't make it to the free tax site, there are other ways to file your taxes for free. You can visit myfreetaxes.com online. If you have access to a computer, if you have your previous year tax return and a valid email address, you can file your taxes for free online at myfreetaxes.com. If you're making $66,000 or less, you're eligible to use that free software. So it's myfreetaxes.com.
यदि यहाँले 66,000 भन्दा कम कमाउनुहुन्छ, आय छ अर्थात् इन्कम छ भने myfreetaxes.com मा गएर अनलाइन ट्याक्स फाइल गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। तर यहाँले अलिकति कम्प्युटर पनि सिक्नुपर्ने नै हुन्छ। कति कुरामा अप्ठ्यारो हुनसक्छ, कति कुरामा हामीले जान्नुपर्ने बाँकी पनि रहन्छ। तर आफैले ठुलो गल्ती गर्नुभन्दा कसैको सहायता लिएर यहाँहरू त्यो ठाउँमा जानुभयो, ट्याक्स फ्री ट्याक्स साइटहरूमा गएर सोध्नु भयो भने पनि हुन्छ। यो भनेको अनलाइन हो। हामीले myfree taxes.com भनेको अनलाइन हो, त्यसबाट पनि यहाँले गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। यदि यहाँहरूलाई यो साइट थाहा छ र गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ भने यसमा पैसा पर्दैन। तर यदि म गल्ती गर्न सक्छु, मेरो गल्ती हुन सक्छ, मैले यसबाट फाइदा लिन सक्दिनँ होला भन्ने भयो भने यहाँहरूले अरूको सहायता लिन सक्नुहुन्छ। उहाँ यहाँ क्यालीले अघि भन्नुभयो कोलोराडो अफ्रिकन कम्युनिटी सेन्टर जो नाइगरा र लिजडेलमा पर्दछ, त्यहाँ पनि यहाँहरू जान सक्नुहुन्छ। त्यो पनि फ्री हो, यहाँहरूलाई पैसा लाग्दैन। अर्थात् जुन ठाउँमा बस्नुहुन्छ त्यो ठाउँमा यदि यहाँहरूले आइआरएसले दिएको जानकारी अनुसार फ्री साइटहरू खोज्न चाहनु भएर जान चाहनुहुन्छ भने त्यहाँ पनि यहाँहरूले त्यो फाइदा पनि लिन सक्नुहुन्छ। तर लाग्छ कतै भाषाको कमी कमजोरी हुँदा पनि उहाँ कोही दोभाषे इन्टरप्रेटर लिएर जान पनि सक्नुहुन्छ। कसैले अङ्ग्रेजी बोल्न सक्दछन् भने उसको सहायतामा पनि यहाँहरू ट्याक्स फाइल गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। विभिन्न प्रकारका उपायहरू छन्, तर उपाय यहाँले जान्नु पर्यो, प्रयोग गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। तर ट्याक्स फाइल गरेको राम्रो हुन्छ, यहाँहरूलाई यही उत्साह दिन्छौँ। अहिले हामी यु आर लिसनिङ टु EDUCA Radio, so please don't go away.
Feel better?
Being a single parent is hard, it's time consuming.
Somebody left their toy in here.
It's scary.
Fright can often turn into inspiration.
If it weren't for her, this wouldn't be what it is today. I'm gonna make a cake.
That sweet girl inspired her mother into a sweet career.
I'm gonna decorate a cake for Valentine's Day.
Jordan Higgs
Okay.
owns The Cakery by Jordan.
I will just keep on adding red. Home-based businesses are really growing. And just start layering it on here. Started in 2012 when a friend needed a cake.
Her business was learn as you go.
Well, I had been winging it until I started to go to Emily Griffith and really refine my skills. I knew that I wanted to work for myself. So I chose Emily Griffith because I'd heard a lot about their cake decorating and their baking program.
A decision that's paying off.
My skill and my career have just really expanded greatly since then. I've been afforded a lot more opportunities than I would have otherwise if I hadn't started going there, which is something I'm grateful for because now I can call myself a professional.
Those skills create delicious creations.
I get to make pretty things or fun things. I get to add to people's events. I get to create people's wildest dream pieces. I take pride in being able to bring those imaginations in your head to life.
Strawberry vanilla cake.
Her success inspired by this little life.
That is beautiful.
Delilah Rose, my 4-year-old daughter.
A little girl motivating improvement in her mother.
It was so important for me to be able to still better myself because she's always looking. There's no way to give up when there's two little eyes watching you.
How could you not be inspired to overcome challenges when a face like this looks up at you?
I'm very grateful for the hardships. They brought me to Emily Griffith. They brought me to my own business where I live comfortably off of what I do.
Follow Samin's enrollment in the cosmetology program follows the path of a few family members.
My grandpa and my mother both were cosmetologists, and I've been around it, so I always had a passion for it.
Her passion generates an excitable experience.
I like everything. I am nervous about everything, of course, starting off, but I feel like I can do it.
We'll watch her advance and see her inspiration with clients.
And you get to be creative and do what you want.
She's glad she's here.
Emily Griffith is a great place to go to.
Opportunity comes from possibility. Come see what's possible.
श्रोताहरू, हामी अन्तिम चरणमा आएका छौँ। अब हामीसँग धेरै समय छैन, तर जान्नु धेरै छ। त्यसै कारणले पनि हामीसँग क्याली हाम्रो साथमा हुनुहुन्छ, जो प्युटन फाउन्डेसनबाट हुनुहुन्छ, जो अर्न्ड इन्कम ट्याक्स क्रेडिट सम्बन्धी हामीलाई जानकारी दिइरहनु भएको छ। मसँग धेरै प्रश्नहरू पनि छैनन्, तर समय कम भएकोले गर्दा कति प्रश्नहरू छुट्याउन चाहिरहेको छु मैले। कर सम्बन्धी नयाँ नियमका बारेमा के छ? कोलोराडोमा काम गर्ने परिवारका लागि यसले कस्तो असर पार्न सक्छ? वाट एभर द न्यू ट्याक्स ल, how will it impact working families in Colorado?
Yeah, great question. So the new tax law, there's a couple of things I will highlight. The main thing is that the standard deduction has doubled for both individual and married taxpayers. And what that really means is that a lot of people will not have to itemize their deductions anymore to get the most to reduce their tax liability. So that's the number one thing. The standard deduction has changed and people will not need to itemize. The other thing is the earned income tax credit, which we were talking about earlier, has not changed, so that's a good thing. It's still around. Again, the amount it's worth up to $6,431, and people get varying amounts depending on what they qualify for. To qualify for the earned income tax credit, both the taxpayer and any children that they list have to have a Social Security number in order to claim that, and that's how it's always been. That's how it was. That's how it's been in the past, and that's how it remains. There is a change to the child tax credit. In order to claim a child on the child tax credit, the child must have a Social Security number. And the parents or the tax filers can still have an ITIN number, but the children actually must have a Social Security number. So that is a change. Again, the amount per qualifying child has gone up to $2,000, and the refundable amount is $1,400. But the child tax credit did change in that minor way. So those are some of the major things that have changed.
धेरै परिवर्तन आएको रहेछ। व्यक्तिगत र विवाहित करदारहरू दुवैका लागि स्ट्यान्डर्ड डिडक्सन भनिन्छ यसलाई, मानक छुट, जो स्ट्यान्डर्ड डिडक्सनको विषयमा दोबर भएको छ। भन्नुको अर्थ के भने यसको मतलब धेरै करदाताहरूलाई उनीहरूको आइटमाइज्ड डिडक्सनबाट लाभ हुँदैन। यहाँनिर दोबर भन्नुको अर्थ यहाँले धेरै आशा गर्नुभएको छ भनेदेखि त्यो आशा नगरे पनि हुन्छ, धेरै लाभ चाहिँ छैन। EITCमा कुनै पनि परिवर्तन छैन। भन्नुको अर्थ के भने EITCका निम्ति योग्य हुन बच्चा र अभिभावक दुवैको सोशल सेक्युरिटी नम्बर हुनुपर्छ। हामीलाई थाहा छ 6,431 को कुरा हरेकको मूल्य रहन्छ भन्ने कुरा। त्यसमा नानीहरूले विशेष पाउने क्रेडिट 2000 को कुरा छ। त्यसै कारणले यसबाट धेरै कुराहरू फाइदा लिन सक्दछ। अनि चाइल्ड ट्याक्स क्रेडिटका लागि ITIN भएका बच्चालाई अभिभावकहरूले फिर्ता पाउन योग्य हुँदैन। चाइल्ड ट्याक्स क्रेडिटका लागि अभिभावकको ITIN भए पनि बच्चाको चाहिँ सोशल सेक्युरिटी नम्बर हुनुपर्छ। यो कुरो याद गर्नुहोस्। यहाँले यसको विषयमा अलिकति जानकारी दिनुहुन्छ। Could you please talk in detail?
Sure. So a couple more things that I would share about the tax law and how that impacts families. One of the things that is important to remember is that the health care law was still in place for 2018. So 2018 families did need to have health care. This year for 2019, it is not required, but for the tax year 2018, it was still required, which means that some taxpayers who did not have health care coverage are going to have a penalty assessed. However, there are a lot of exemptions. So people can go to healthcare.gov, healthcare.gov to see if they qualify for one of those exemptions so they can avoid paying a penalty for not having health coverage in 2018. So that's one thing. And then a positive thing is that people who are self-employed taxpayers may qualify for new tax deductions. So there's some new tax deductions as part of the tax law that are available to self-employed taxpayers.
It means it is applied in 2018?
2018.
It is not required in 2019?
Right, the healthcare.
Yeah,
correct.
thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
यहाँले के भन्नु भने 2019 मा स्वास्थ्य बिमा किन्नु नपर्ने पनि 2018 मा हेल्थ केयर अनिवार्य थियो भन्ने कुरा करदार परिवारले दिमागमा राख्नुपर्छ। यो भन्न खोजे के भने 2018 मा बिमा स्वास्थ्य बिमा हेल्थ इन्सुरेन्सको कुरा छ। यो कुरो अनिवार्य रूपमा छ भने 2019 मा त्यस्तो जरुरत चाहिँ छैन। उनीहरूले त्यसमा पेनल्टी गर्न सक्दैन, अर्थात् यो कुरा चाहिँ छुट गरिएको छ। यो कुरो ध्यान दिनुहोस् है त। यदि कसैसँग 2018 मा स्वास्थ्य बिमा थिएन भने यस बापत जरिमाना तिर्नुपर्ने पर्दैन भनेर हेल्थ केयरको साइट छ जो www.healthcare.gov मा गएर हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। कुनै पनि जरिमाना तिर्नु पर्दैन। यदि 18 मा थियो कि थिएन भन्ने कुरो चाहिँ 19 मा गर्दाखेरि अब 19 को लागि तयारीमा 19 को लागि हामी 20 मा गर्छौँ, तर 19 मा 18 मा जसरी जरुरत छ त्यो 19 मा त्यसको जरुरत छैन। स्वरोजगार भन्नाले सेल्फ एम्प्लोयडको कुरा करदारद्वारा नयाँ छुटका लागि योग्य हुन सक्छन्। उनीहरूलाई पनि अर्थात् उनीहरूलाई अहिले त फाइदा नहोला, तर आउँदो वर्षमा अवश्य पनि त्यहाँदेखि उसो यसबाट फाइदा लिन सक्छ। मेरो ट्याक्स रिटर्न कर फिर्ता कहिलेसम्म आउँछ? When can I expect to receive my refund?
So the best way to get your refund quickly is to sign up to receive it through direct deposit into your bank account. That's the fastest way. Typically, when you file your return, you should receive your refund within 2 to 3 weeks if you sign up to receive it by direct deposit. If you request a check in the mail, it can take as long as 4 to 6 weeks. So we really encourage people to file their returns, sign up for direct deposit directly into their bank account so they can get their refund as quickly as possible.
सबैभन्दा राम्रो उपाय चाहिँ डाइरेक्ट डिपोजिट गराउनु राम्रो हो। ट्याक्स फाइल का बेला डाइरेक्ट डिपोजिट छान्नेले 2-3 हप्ताभित्र रिटर्न पाउँछन्। यदि मेलबाट चेक पाउने प्रबन्ध रोजेको भए चेक आउन 2-4 देखि 6 हप्तासम्म लाग्न सक्छ। यो कुरो जान्नुहोस्। So if they fail to get their tax returns on this time, so do they have to report to IRS or do they have to go back to the tax preparer?
If the IRS owes somebody a refund, they actually don't have to file by the date, but we would encourage, which is April 15th, tax day. But we still encourage people, if you're expecting a refund or if you have to pay, try to file by that date. It's best to file as soon as you get all your tax documents, especially if you're expecting a refund. If you owe and you're not getting a refund, you have to file by the April 15th date. So if you are not getting a refund, you are required to file by the deadline of April 15th.
यदि यहाँले अप्रिल 15 चाहिँ याद गर्नुहोस्। यदि ट्याक्स रिटर्न फाइल गर्न चाहँदाखेरि अर्थात् नपाइएको खण्डमा यहाँ देखाइएको समय अनुसार यदि पाइएन भने यहाँहरूले जतिखेर पनि तर अप्रिल 15 भन्दा अगाडि नै गरेको राम्रो हुन्छ भनेर यहाँले हामीलाई जानकारी दिनुभयो। यो हामीसँग समय मात्र 3 मिनेट भन्दा कम्ती रहेको देखिरहेको छु मैले। यो ज्यादै सहयोगी जानकारी भयो। तपाईले यसका थप चाहेका वा संक्षिप्तमा केही कुरो भन्न सक्नुहुन्छ? this has been very helpful information, Kelly.
Great.
So, is there anything more you would like to add or summarize at the end?
Yeah, I'll just I think the biggest thing is to remember to file your taxes, even if you don't have to, so that you can take advantage of those tax credits that can give you cash back as a refund, the earned income tax credit and the child tax credit. And then in order to do that, we really encourage you to visit one of our free tax sites. Don't pay to get your taxes done. Call 211, visit getaheadcolorado.org to find one of those free tax sites, or just come out and visit us at the African Community Center at 925 South Niagara Street in Denver, Suite 200 on Tuesdays from 1 to 5 p.m. And then again, if you have questions or need us to clarify anything, I would encourage you to go to give a call to one of our community navigators at 303-953-7060.
हामीले यो उहाँले भनिसक्नुभयो कि ट्याक्स क्रेडिटको लागि पनि यहाँले क्यासब्याक पाउनको लागि ट्याक्स फाइल गरेकै राम्रो हुन्छ भनेर। तर यहाँहरू फ्री ट्याक्स साइटहरूमा गएर यहाँले ट्याक्स प्रिपेयररहरूसँग बसेर सबै आफ्ना जानकारी र सबै कागजपत्रहरू दिएर उहाँहरूलाई गराउन सक्नुहुन्छ। आफैलाई आँट आएन भने कसैको सहायता लिन सक्नुहुन्छ। यदि यहाँको भाषा बोल्ने व्यक्ति त्यहाँ छैन भने कोही अङ्ग्रेजी भाषा बोल्ने व्यक्ति लिएर पनि यहाँहरू जान सक्नुहुन्छ। कि नभए 211 पनि कल गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। कि नभए अफ्रिकन कम्युनिटी सेन्टरमा पनि गएर यहाँले जानकारी लिन सक्नुहुन्छ। कि नभए सिएओको 303-953-7060 कम्युनिटी नेभिगेटरसँग पनि यहाँले जानकारी लिन सक्नुहुन्छ। यी सबै कुराहरूमा यहाँले साँच्चै नै जान्नुपर्ने हुन्छ। थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर जोइनिङ अस टुडे टु हेल्प अस अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड अबाउट द इन्कम ट्याक्स रिटर्न, tax credit and free tax preparation sites that you really talked about.
Thank you for having me here today.
Hope our community will benefit from here. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. श्रोताहरू यहाँ जान्नुहोस्, हरेक बिहिबार ठ्याक्क दिउँसोको 12 बजी म उपस्थित हुनु। तबसम्मलाई यहाँबाट बिदा लिन चाहन्छु। नमस्कार, धन्यवाद। डेनभरमा रहेको केडीपीएस स्टुडियोबाट प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण हुँदैछ। यो एडुका रेडियो हो। कोलोराडोको एकमात्र शैक्षिक कार्यक्रम educaRadio.org सुनिरहनु भएका लागि धन्यवाद। साथीहरूलाई भने हामीलाई बढ्न सहयोग गर्नुहोला। हामीलाई एडुका फेसबुकको पेजमा लाइक गर्नुहोला। हामीलाई सहयोग गर्ने संस्था एमिली ग्रिफिथ टेक्निकल कलेज, डीपीएस टिभी 22, डीपीएस कोलोराडो अफ्रिकन अर्गनाइजेसन, डेनभर पब्लिक स्कुल्सको मल्टिलिङ्गुअल सर्भिसेस अफिस, सुपरिन्टेन्डेन्ट डेप्युटी सुपरिन्टेन्डेन्ट सुसन्ना गोर्डोरालाई हामी धन्यवाद दिन्छौँ। र अन्त्यमा हाम्रा वफादार श्रोताहरूलाई पनि विशेष धन्यवाद। यो educaRadio.org हामी नानीहरूको एवं समुदायको भविष्य हामी सबैमा भर पर्दछ। हाम्रो नानीहरूलाई यो भनौँ, म तिमीमा विश्वास गर्छु र तिमी यो गर्न सक्छौ भन्ने म जान्दछु।
This is the corner office at Bud's Warehouse.
It is a home improvement thrift store.
The nonprofit sells used home improvement materials. This is Danae Johnson in her calm environment.
I think that's why I went into accounting, because it's peaceful. You don't have to interact with people if you don't want to in accounting.
Credits always go second.
It's a good thing she found the accounting program.
And they paid the freight.
Here at Emily Griffith.
It was a great value for the buck. I think I learned the basics very well.
Minus 1158.
Her bed of knowledge, acquired by Lena Fedenishin.
So you know what that means, right? What does that mean? I'm the accounting instructor.
Oh, Lena's awesome. She's very bright, personality and mind.
100 people are giving me $24 on the first of the year.
And the fact that she can teach 10 students the same thing but 10 different ways, that was always awesome to me.
I think every good teacher learns their students, and every student learns in a different way. I just tune into students. I try to get to know them. You already had your receivable.
For Danae, an instructor like Lena made all the difference.
We'll just hit the 3 and then the % button.
I'm a visual person, and Lena would always find a way, get a piece of paper, draw a picture.
So what we need to do is sort of draw it out. So if I can make them understand the concept in a way that makes it clear for them, then all of a sudden they're able to turn that around and, put the mechanics behind it.
Danae still appreciates her former instructor.
Lena took the time, and I saw her take the time with other students too. That's why I still communicate with her.
She shared with me, from time to time some of the hurdles that she was facing.
The student-teacher bond kept Danae in school.
When I found out I was pregnant, I wanted to quit. When I got hospitalized and threatening a miscarriage, I wanted to quit.
Danae was also homeless.